This YCN segment is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Lake Sunapee in Newberry Harbor.
Welcome to the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters award-winning YCN Game of the Week. Tonight, YCN is in North Sutton, New Hampshire for a gridiron clash between the host Cougars of Kearsarge and the visiting Royals of Mascoma Valley. YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Mascoma Savings Bank, with no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Ramonto's in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. And by Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team and so much more.
And good evening. Welcome to North Sutton, New Hampshire. I am Chris Garrett along with Andrew here tonight on a beautiful Friday evening for football in New Hampshire as we see Kearsarge host Mascoma. What could we expect tonight?
Yeah, so for the Royals, we're going to be keeping an eye on number 6, Colin Cacciatore, the senior running back, and number 12, Hawk Sean, the sophomore quarterback. Look for these two to be leading the Royals offense.
And who are we watching on the Kearsarge side of the ball tonight?
So for the Kearsarge Cougars, we're going to be keeping an eye on number 15, Logan Seaholm, the senior running back, as well as number 11, Tyler Emerson, the junior running back. Look for both of these guys to play a big part in Kearsarge's running game.
All right, Kearsarge hosts Mascoma coming up in just a couple minutes.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the YCN Game of the Week here in North Sutton, New Hampshire, as the visiting Mascoma Royals taking on the Cougars. And Mascoma set to kick off, and Kearsarge will receive. Ball is away. It's a low kick. Lands right about the 28-yard line. It's going to roll and finally touched up right at the 15-yard line. And that's where it looks like the Cougars will start tonight.
Tune in every week for YCN Sports Talk, focusing on our region's college and professional sports with the Salt Hill Pub NFL Picks of the Week and YCN Sports Wrap of high school varsity sports, seen on Sunday at 2 and 2:30 p.m. Check your local listings for other air times.
Cougars coming into tonight's game with a perfect 500 record, 3-3. Mascoma visiting Royals with a 1-5 record tonight. They lost to Newport by a big score, 48-6. Kearsarge lost to Monadnock their last game out, 36-7. Kearsarge under the ball right now, again starting about their own 15-yard line. As a little bit of motion here on the defensive side from number 25, Tyler David for Mascoma. Still waiting for the snap here as we are just underway here in North Sutton, New Hampshire. Beautiful Friday evening here for football. As the ball is snapped, it's going to be run up the left side, and it looks like finally, amid a mass of players, it looks like we might even see maybe a loss of a couple of yards on the play.
On the carry for the
Yeah, I believe one of the Royals in on that play was Joe Stone, number 4. Nice job by him. We're trying to wrap up Seaholm there. Seaholm is a really strong back, so he's tough to tackle, so nice job by the Royals defense there.
And we're still trying to get the official number of the quarterback here for Kearsarge tonight. And kind of hard to see who it is here tonight, but haven't seen a number yet, as it looks like it is going to be number 10. That's the person, Jack Jalla is the quarterback tonight here, the junior for the Cougars, as the ball is snapped, this time coming up here to the near side and brought down in the middle of the pack. Again, looks like out to about the 19-yard line, which is going to bring up third down here for Kearsarge.
Logan Seaholm on the carry for the Cougars. It'll be a third down.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. If you want your local event, parade, or concert televised, contact us at info@ycnnow.com.
Third down to 10. Ball looks like it's on the 19-yard line here to start. It looks like maybe we're going to see the first time Kearsarge going to air the ball out tonight here for Jalla, the quarterback. And it's going to be a fumble. Loose ball comes all the way back, and Kearsarge able to pick that up. That is Jalla falling on the ball way back, right around the 6-yard line. So that's going to bring up fourth down and a 3 and out here for the Cougars.
Yeah, we saw week 1 we were over here in North Sutton covering a game with Kearsarge against Newport, and we saw similar troubles there when the center was having a hard time snapping the ball. They were having trouble just on offense, just moving the ball at all, just fumbles and bad snaps, so hopefully they can correct it on their next offensive drive.
Logan Seaholm, one of the seniors being honored in senior night tonight, deep in the end zone. Going to kick the ball away, takes the snap. A nice high punt comes all the way back down, and it looks like it's going to bounce right around midfield. And finally, the Cougars going to down that ball right about the 43-yard line, and that's where the visiting Mascoma Royals will start. We're going to take a little quick break here. You're listening to the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. It's Mascoma now with the ball, trying to march down the field against the home team, the Kearsarge Cougars. And it looks like under the ball now for Mascoma. Ball's going to be snapped. Number 12, that is going to be Hawk Sean. Going to be taken for a nice gain all the way down the far side, and he could be going all the way. Finally, going to be pushed out of bounds. A big gain here for the visiting Royals. Looks like they're going to spot this just outside the 10-yard line, so almost a first and goal here on the first play from Mascoma.
Yeah, that was number 13, Tyler Warner there, the senior running back. What a nice job by him finding that hole and rolling out to the right sideline and blasting through. Kearsarge defense can't give up plays like that if they hope to win this game.
9:36 on the clock left in this first quarter here. 1st and 10, ball on the 11 for the Royals. And once again, we're going to see Hawk Sean, the sophomore, under center. Getting some words from the sidelines here. And he's going to call a timeout. Didn't like what he heard, so that is going to be the first timeout here for the Royals as they're going to confer with the coaches on the sidelines as we take one more break, and you're listening to the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Both teams back out on the field as Mascoma looking to punch it in. Again, from the 11-yard line, they've got 1st and 10 after a big gain. As once again, we will see Hawk Sean, the sophomore, now get under center. Has a better play in mind as he's going to snap the ball, and we're going to see it handed off and right up the middle, and looks like we're going to see maybe a yard or two on the play. And yeah, about a yard as looks like second down marker is going to be spotted right at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and Kearsarge earlier on this season, in a lot of games, their defense has been their strong point. I know senior captain Noah Tucker is currently out of the game, injured. He's not suited up to play here tonight. Hopefully he's back soon. But yeah, the defense has been very strong. They've had a number of shutouts this season, so let's see if they can hold them and try to force a turnover here on downs.
Mascoma again 1-5 on the season, looking for a win. Their last win came back in week number 2. They beat Raymond by a score of 12-8. But other than that, all their losses have been by big numbers. As again, on third down right there, it looks like Kearsarge stopped at the line of scrimmage again, and it's going to bring up, third down, and we're going to see again about a loss there. So it looks like from the 12-yard line, Mascoma will try once again.
I believe that was number 62, Gage Fleming there, the senior, in on that sack. Nice job by him penetrating the line and getting a loss of yards. It's going to be a tough touchdown for the Royals here to score. Like I was saying, Kearsarge's defense is very strong. They're not going to give up any easy yardage despite that big running play early on in this game.
3rd and 11 right now. Ball is on the 13, so Mascoma could theoretically get a first down if that ball ends up near the goal line. But it looks like we are going to see a penalty coming up here for the Royals, and that is going to push it back. Looks like another few yards here, as now it's even tougher for Mascoma.
Yeah, well, that's going to kill any drive flags, and we see that a fair amount at the high school level. A lot of false starts and things like that, but hopefully they can calm down and settle in as it's early on.
Mascoma will try again now, 3rd and 16, as it's going to be brought back now by Sean. Sean rolling around. We're going to see another flag before he releases the ball, and did he even get that inbounds? It doesn't look so, but that flag came way back in the backfield, so we may see a holding call here on the offense here, and that's in fact what it is. It is holding, and that's going to once again push Mascoma back even further. So their drive almost for naught. They're about halfway back to where they started after that punt return.
The YCN scoreboard sponsor is LaValley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Thank them for their longtime support of YCN sports.
3rd and 21 right now for the Royals. They've got a long way to go now. 7:58 left to go here in this first quarter. We are still scoreless with the YCN Game of the Week, Kearsarge and Mascoma. And once again, Mascoma looking for some help from the sidelines, from their coaching staff as they coming back up to the line. We'll see Hawk Sean, the quarterback, see what he's got now as has to air it out for a long distance here to get near that end zone, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to drop back. A little bit of pressure, heading out toward the right side. Still has the ball, lofts it down the sideline, and it looks like that's going to be intercepted right at the goal line by Kearsarge. And a little bit of a scrum for the ball. Still up finally. Player is down, and either way, that's going to be a turnover for Mascoma as, once again, Kearsarge will start deep in their own end.
Yeah, and it almost would have been smarter not to take that interception, just bat the ball down, because that was 4th down. Kearsarge really lost about, I'd say, 20 yards picking up that interception, but it is a turnover nonetheless. Kearsarge stopped them when it looked like they were going to score a touchdown, so nice job by the Cougars defense.
Out comes Jack Jalla, the number 10, the junior for the Cougars again, and once again they will start deep. They're going to mark this ball on the 6-yard line for the Cougars. They've got 94 yards ahead of them to march downfield as first down, 1st and 10 here with 7:41 left on the clock in this first quarter. Rolling out to the right in motion, here comes the quarterback to the near side. Caught across the middle, looked like number 15. I think that was Logan Seaholm was the one with the reception there, and that's going to move the chains. And the first down of the night goes to the home team, Kearsarge.
Reception by number 45, Brody Mulligan.
Brody Mulligan, 45, not 15. My mistake.
Yeah, nice job by Mulligan there, and you could see when the ball got to him, he bobbled it a little bit, but he was able to hang on, and he took a big hit as well. Nice job by Mulligan to hold on to that ball. That's a good first play on this drive.
1st and 10 from the 20. Clock running now, 7:17 left in this first quarter. Once again, ball's going to stay on the ground, this time up across the middle. This time it's number 15 with it. That is Logan Seaholm, and he's going to be dropped right about the 35-yard line. And second play in a row that the Cougars are going to score a first down.
Hey, local sports fans, 94.5 ESPN's Franklin and House Sports Talk Show can be seen on YCN's WYCX Outside Television at 5 p.m. every weekday. Tune in daily and get up to date on what's happening in sports.
1st and 10 from the 34 now for Kearsarge. Looking is now going to be, again, number 10, Jack Jalla, under center. Line, deciding who they're going to cover. Looks like Jalla's going to be out of the shotgun this time right now as he takes the ball, gives it off now to the near side, running up through the middle. And finally brought down, it looked like was, I want to say that was number 27. I think that was number 27, Brody Messer with the carry on that.
Number 27, Brody Messer on the carry.
Nice job by Brody there.
2nd down.
It's a short gain, but still an effective drive. Picking up about 4 on the play.
Yep, 2nd and 6, ball on the 36 now as very slow but sure. Kearsarge marching down the field. Looking good here, 2 first downs on this drive so far. Out of the shotgun again.
Ooh.
It's going to be now still brought up the middle again, and Kearsarge keeping the ball on the ground so far. A lot in this first quarter, and that's almost to midfield. Looks like going to be spotted right around the 48 of the Cougars.
Number 11, Emerson Tyler on the carry.
Look like Emerson Tyler, number 11 with the carry.
First down.
Yeah, nice job by Tyler there. It's a bit of a tricky play, a couple of different handoffs, but was able to break free and get the first down.
5:48, clock running here, ball almost at midfield. It's Jack Jalla again, out of the shotgun. Man in motion, number 39 takes it. That's going to be Noah Cooper. Cooper around the far side, still has the ball, and almost another first down right there at the marker here. We'll see where they call that.
Noah Cooper on the carry.
But it looks like the Cougars now have woken up a little bit.
Yeah, Kearsarge really giving the ball to a number of different guys. It's a good idea because if I'm Mascoma, I'm trying to focus on Logan Seaholm and stop him from running the ball, but if different guys are getting handoffs, it's going to be tough to focus in on one player.
Clock running as it's again first down. Ball on the Mascoma 42 right now as Kearsarge now in the opposing territory here, past midfield. It's going to be Jack Jalla again from the backfield as he takes a low snap and hands it off, but it's going to be taken down by number 15. Looked like Logan Seaholm lost his footing there behind the line of scrimmage, so we're going to see a little bit of a loss here for the Cougars.
Today's telecast is being brought to you in part by Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team and so much more. All YCN games are now on Facebook Live at YCN News.
Once again, 2nd and 10 now, 42-yard line, the ball for the Kearsarge Cougars as they are looking once again. Jack Jalla looks like that's just going to be his MO, to be out of the shotgun all night. Takes another low snap, this time back, going to air it out. Nice pass here, looking, and just ahead of the fingers of Emerson Tyler. Emerson Tyler looked to get that ball down on the 20, but just about maybe a yard or two ahead of him. Incomplete pass here for the Cougars.
Yeah, and Tyler was looking for a flag there as he was hit after the ball seemed to be out of reach, but no flag by the ref. Probably a good call. But yeah, it looked like that was going to be a pretty good throw by Jalla, but he just overthrew him. And Tyler not able to make the play.
3rd and 12 right now. Still ball on the 46. 4:37 left to go in this scoreless first quarter down here in North Sutton, New Hampshire. We do welcome you again to the YCN Game of the Week as Jalla takes the ball. Now again going to air it out here to the near side. Maggie actually going to hold on to it. Little quarterback sneak up the near side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 35. So not quite yet a first down. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4. And now you decide what to do. You're a little bit too far for field goal range, too close for a punt. You just go for it on 4th and 4.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I think that was a good call there by Jalla, though. No receivers were really open and didn't try to force a pass. Just got a good gain, but does bring up 4th down, and this is a big play. Let's see what happens.
They are going to go for it. Need to get to the 31-yard line, and looks like we are now going to have a timeout here as the coaching staff of the Cougars looking for a little bit of help here, and they're going to get a little conference here as we're going to take another break. You're listening to the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by La Valley Building Supply and Middleton Building Supply.
Once again, welcome back here to North Sutton, New Hampshire, the YCN Game of the Week. Kearsarge Cougars on 4th and 4 right now from the Mascoma 35. They need to get it to the 31-yard line here. Jack Jalla, the quarterback, once again starting from the shotgun. Last play, started from the gun, kept it on the ground, had a nice game, but just wasn't enough to get that first down. This could make or break this drive right here, obviously. He's going to hand it off. A little bit of a little reversal here as number 11 up the far side, and it paid off, and some extra yardage, and that's going to be it all the way in. Touchdown, Cougars. Emerson Tyler puts Kearsarge up on the board first.
Nice job by Tyler there. It did seem like one Royal player might have been able to make a tackle on Tyler, but he wasn't able to wrap him up. And Tyler's speed, just quick feet, blasted to the left side of the field, and just nice speed by him. And also good job by the Cougars offensive line. He had a number of nice blockers out there. So nice job by Kearsarge, and getting a touchdown on 4th down, that's big.
Great 4th down play here as they will try to knock through the extra point. 4:17 left to go in this first quarter. Holding the ball is going to be Jack Jalla for the kicker. Ball is down and kick is up, and it is going to be wide to the left. So unfortunately unable to capitalize on that. 6-0 Kearsarge. And we'll take ourselves another break. Once again, you're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Lake Sunapee Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice.
Supporting our great youth program.
Welcome back. 4:17 left to go on the clock in this first quarter. The home team Kearsarge Cougars up on top of Mascoma right now by a score of 6-0. Running touchdown by Emerson Tyler, the junior, is going to bring up a kickoff from the Cougars as Mascoma waits. Kearsarge back out on the field right now, as the ball is going to be spotted right at the 40. And it looks like, I think it was number 39, Noah Cooper, is going to be the one kicking that away for the Kearsarge Cougars. And it's going to be an onside kick here. And there's something you don't really see too early in a game. And it looks like a little bit of a mass of bodies. Who's going to be coming up with the ball? Mascoma says they have it, and indeed they do. But a little bit of a maybe a trick play here to kind of knock Mascoma off their heels. But it is going to be Mascoma's ball right about the 42-yard line. They will start.
Yeah, I think, I like the call there. A little bit of a tricky play, but also I think it says that head coach of Kearsarge, Zach Matthews, has a lot of confidence in his defense to have them come out and immediately play about midfield. They've been strong all season, and obviously they stopped Mascoma when they were deep in the red zone last time. So let's see if the Cougars defense can hold strong here once again.
Once again, quarterback down for Mascoma. They will start again. Ended up getting pretty far down the field, but penalties cost them. And it looks like we're going to see the ball brought down. And it looks like a completed pass here from Mascoma, right about to midfield. And it looks like Stone is the one, Joe Stone, number 4, the one with the reception for the Royals.
Yeah, nice job by Stone there. And he's limping a little bit as he got up, but he looks to be okay. He's back in the huddle. Nice job by Joe. It's a good play, picked up about 6.
3:54 left on the clock in this first quarter. Kearsarge up in front of Mascoma by a score of 6-0. As Mascoma will try again from just their side of midfield. Looks like the blitz coming in for Kearsarge, and right at the line, and no gain, it looks like, for Mascoma. And that's going to bring up what looks to be third down for the Royals.
Yeah, Kearsarge
Number 21,
showing their defensive skills once again. And on Mascoma's first play of their first drive, they had a big rushing play. And on the first play of this drive, they gained about 6. But since those 2 plays, after that, Kearsarge has played pretty stout defense. And once again, like I said, without their captain, Noah Tucker, he's not playing tonight, so playing very well without him.
Yeah, we had talked before the game started. Noah Tucker just absolutely a tackling machine for this Kearsarge team. Ball down the near side, looks like number 48 with it. Michael Evans, the freshman, has a little bit of a carry and gets the first down for the Royals, and that's going to move the chains for Mascoma.
Nice job by Evans there. Yeah, just a freshman. You don't see too many freshmen getting a ton of carries, but nice job by him. And the Royals getting a first down, moving the ball a little bit.
And once again, we're down to just under 3 minutes left to play in this first quarter. 1st and 10 ball on the Kearsarge 45. As Mascoma comes up to the ball. Looks like 49 now. Do I see 49 there for and another loose ball? It's going to be picked up, and a big loss for Mascoma. That was number 48, quarterback Michael Evans. They moved Michael Evans out. He wasn't the quarterback on the last drive. They changed QBs for the freshman now. He ended up losing the ball, picked up by Colin Cacciatore, but a big loss here for the Royals. They're going to be way back below their 40-yard line.
Yeah, and I think that was number 27, Brody Messer there for Kearsarge in on that tackle. Nice job by him. And just hanging on to the quarterback, because it did look like he was going to try to roll out to the side, but he was able to contain him and pick up a big loss of yards.
It's 2nd and 20 now. Actually, not as many yards as I thought they were going to lose. Thought they were a little bit further back than that. But it is going to be Michael Evans again, a little change of the QB, the freshman. And before the game, we were told that Michael Evans, probably one of the best players on this Mascoma team so far, has not moved the ball really past midfield. But he carried the ball himself right there for a little bit of a gain here. But looks like now we are up to 4th down, I think, coming up.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the HR Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game. We'll choose the team member that had the greatest impact.
3rd and 17. Ball on the 47 coming up on a minute left to go. 6-0 Kearsarge lead right now, and it's going to be once again Michael Evans under center. Looking, we'll see if he airs the ball out here, which he does. And a nice reception there from Sean Rostron, the sophomore, still on his feet, and that is a first down, still carrying the ball up the far side. Nice across the field down to about the 13-yard line, and a little bit of a little hand in the face here. The guy who brought him down, a little bit pumped up there, but a first down, just under a minute left to play for Mascoma.
Yeah, Sean Rostron there, nice run by him, but Did look like at the end of the play, he did kind of shove his tackler down, the guy who hit him. That might have been Emerson Tyler there. And the ref, that was right in the ref's face. It's an easy flag for him to call. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, a little bit of a talk here. There is a flag down on the field there, right along the sideline. And it is going to be, it looks like a personal foul, and I think that's what it was. He kind of showboated a little bit after the play here, so that's going to bring it back for Mascoma. And you don't want to do that, especially at all, but this early in the game, especially when you're down 6 points.
Yeah, I agree. And this Kearsarge defense, like I've been saying, they're strong. So when you get a big play on them, you got to take advantage of it. And like we saw in the first drive, when they got close to the red zone, they weren't able to score. So not a smart move there by Rostron.
Ball marked down on the 36 right now, so a loss of 15 yards as it's going to come around here to the near side. Colin Cacciatore still on his feet and will get brought down right at about the 25-yard line as the clock is running under a minute left to play. It is going to be second down right now, and looks like about 10. Second down at about 3 for Mascoma.
Yeah, nice job there by Cacciatore, seeing his speed as he was trying to evade a couple of tacklers, but comes off the field now.
They're going to try to get maybe one more play off as the clock's still running down to 22 in this first quarter. As now, it is going to be Michael Evans under center. 13 seconds left to go, and he gets the ball off here. Holds on and up the middle. It's going to be number 21 with the carry, Alex Howe.
Number 21, Alex Howe on the carry.
And they're going to stop the clock at least to move the chains, but that's probably going to be the last play of this first quarter. As now they're going to start the clock again, and 2-1-0. That will be it here for this first quarter. And after 12 minutes of play, Kearsarge leading Mascoma by a score of 6-0. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.